Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I want to take on a quest today that has us hunting a pair of Rathalos, one red and one blue. However, I was looking at my armor, and I actually would really like to get weakness exploit level 3. So let's just take a look at our skills real quick, and let's look for weakness exploit. There it is. So I was wearing the Rathalos Greaves before, but I swapped them out for the Diablos Nero ones. Looks like really my best bet is going to be... Actually, what we could do is I could go, because well, let's see. I'm wearing right now the Rathalos Helm Beta. I have attack boost level 5, and that needs Immortal Dragon Scales. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, the question is, would you rather have weakness exploit level 3, or would you rather have normal shots? The answer is you'd probably want weakness exploit. Yeah. So until I can make either the Dragon King eye patch or the Teostra gauntlets, I think we're going to go back to our Rathalos Greaves, just for now. Also, since we're hunting enemies that are very weak to dragon... Although this is actually, they're also weak to thunder. I think we'll go with the Flying Kadachi Strike Bow. It's going to be a better, our dragon bow of choice right now is not great. Okay, cool. So, let's do this quest. And I think this is probably the last quest that we're going to have to do before we can start hunting tempered monsters. So, I'm super excited about that. Tempered monsters are your best bet for farming decorations to kind of really customize your armor and stuff like that. So we're going to do this one, the Red and Blue Crew, a Red Rathalos and an Azure Rathalos. And I think we will just go ahead and dive right in. Let's go for it. Now, because it is a multi-monster hunt, they will have a little bit reduced HP. So that's good. We're definitely going to want to equip our flash pods. I might as well grab the bugs because we have a bounty for it. But it looks like regular Rathalos is chilling over here. So let's go equip... equip power coatings. There we go. Let's make sure we have our vitality mantle ready. And then we're going to go for it. And I'm going to go for a dragon piercer to start off. Get some damage in there on the tail. Probably won't be able to break the tail because severing tails as a bow user is just a nightmare, but nonetheless... I got poisoned. Okay, it's fine. Alright, put the bow away. We're going to pop an herbal medicine, which will instantly clear the poison. It's better than antidotes. They're a little more expensive, but all you need to make them is antidotes and a blue mushroom. And God knows I'm not using my blue mushrooms for anything else. So, drop some rocks on his head. There we go. Now he's down. And we can get in and do a ton of damage. And now he's paralyzed. There we go. So this Rathalos is probably about to be toast. Ow. That hurt. And eventually, we're going to want probably a couple pieces of the Azure Rathalos set, and that's a Rathian. Okay. Dung pods. Go away, Rathian. All right, you are dealt with. Oh, you couldn't fly. How you doing HP-wise? Not quite dead. Move. All right, we're good. There we go. We might actually just slay this Rathalos right here. We'll see. All right, get out of the way. I don't want to be in the middle of that. I wouldn't mind putting him in the middle of that, though, if I can. Yeah, there he goes. Wash him away. Oh, yeah, he's almost dead for sure. So we'll grab all these bits. And we actually have some time. He'll just kind of chill down there and be hurt for a while. Let's grab all this stuff. And then we'll jump on down. And we'll go for the capture right away, I think. Unless I can't place... Okay, I can place my shock trap here. So there we go. One Rathalos down, one to go. And we will just fly straight back up to that camp so we can restock our trap, because I want to capture the other one as well if I can. That's good. One done. Restock. That also lets us restock all of our power coatings and stuff like that as well. Not that way. This way. And let's just run over here real quick. We'll check and see if there's any evidence of blue Rathalos, or Azure Rathalos, technically. And I also want to just kind of check over this area real quick and make sure I didn't miss any monster bits while I'm at it. I don't see anything. I think we got it all before we jump down there. Oh, looks like we have a bounty on bone piles as well. Good. That's very good, in fact, because I think there's another one right back here. Yeah, there's another one right there as well. Cool. That'll actually get us pretty close to our bone piles bounty. We only need 2 more bone piles, and then we'll be set. And now, we probably want to go looking for Azure Rathalos, who's going to be kind of annoying to find, honestly, because I really don't know where they are. Let's just see. That's regular Rathalos. Oh, look at that. Found him. All right, we want to hit him before he goes flying away. Because I feel like he's about to go flying away. There we go. Yeah, that is not the ideal range to be shooting spread shots. Where'd he go? Found him. All right, he's down here. That's all right. We'll grab these. We'll grab that. And we'll jump on down here, and he'll come chasing after us. Oh, wow. Sniper. With that fireball was like a sniper shot. Came out of nowhere. Gonna have slightly different weak points. And a few other attacks that we didn't have, that regular Rathalos does not. But still, at its core, the same monster. Actually, I got these bomb pods. Let's actually make use of these a little bit. See if we can Get in here for a little bit of damage. Figure if we hit him in the face enough. Move. Yep, there we go. Alright. Azure Rathalos is now enraged, which means he's real mad, and he's gonna be even more aggressive than normal. Throw a couple bomb pods. Where'd you go? If these Gadulakas would be so kind as to help me with some status effects, that would be lovely. But in the meantime, we'll just keep shooting him in the face. Lots of good damage there. That was glorious. And it looks like the Gadulakas did indeed poison him. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Okay. We gotta heal. Let's put out the fire first. Alright, now heal. Oh, he's right by me. Alright. We're good. Ow. Alright, roll through. I'm stunned. There we go. Can we drop him out of the air? Just a little bit of airdrop. Move. Oh, he's... There we go. He finally came down. And now he's real tired, so he's staggering around like a crazy person. And also, he's within capture range. So we're going to do that. And there we go. Azure Rathalos captured. That was great. That was a beautiful little hunt. Less than 10 minutes, 2 monsters. I'll take it. And no carts as well, which is always a good thing. And I don't think there's really anything else for us to run around and grab around this area, so nothing important anyway. And look at that. Got ourselves a Rathalos ruby. That is really good and very, very important. Because when we go to make some of the Rathalos, I believe one of the Rathalos armor pieces that I want requires a Rathalos ruby, I think. And we are now Hunter rank 29. So that is good. So now we'll get essentially another story quest.
Listen to me.
Good, you're back. I have an urgent mission for the field team. 2 basil juice have been found in the Wildspire Waste. I need all hunters to investigate at once. At present, this monster is only confirmed to exist here in the New World. According to our research, it attacks enemies with special scales created by solidifying its body fluids. The quest is called Beyond the Blasting Scales. Sign up and get out in the field ASAP. Taking on 2 monsters at once will require perseverance. You have to know when to fall back and when to move in. Yes, that is true. That is, however, 2 tempered basil juice. Bagel. I generally call him Bagel. But yeah, that is 2 tempered basil juice. And essentially what tempered monsters are, they're very much like, they're basically the regular monster, except their attacks do way more damage than a normal monster. And sometimes I think they're a little bit more aggressive. But the big thing is their damage output is greatly increased over a normal monster, to the point where attacks that you could tank just fine on a regular monster, their tempered version will one-shot you with them. So fighting 2 tempered basil juice, there's a couple of one-shot attacks. Basil juice is annoying enough as it is, although thankfully, as a ranged user with this lovely bow, He's not nearly as annoying as if I was using, say, sword and shield or something. But we'll eat to prepare for our next quest. And I don't think we're going to do the tempered basil juice quest in this episode. Because 2 tempered basil juice,
So, when are we gonna
I think we'll save that one for next time. But I do want to do something else. And actually, before we do this, I believe if we go talk with the lady in the blacksmith, this one, we go talk with her. She gives us something. And we now have the Challenger Mantle, which essentially will make you grab aggro from monsters. And they'll chase after you, even going so far as to follow you to different zones of the map. So, not super useful in single player, although sometimes you can use it to get like some environmental damage in. Or if you're, want to drag the monster essentially to a better area, because maybe you're fighting something in fairly tight quarters that you don't want to, so you drag him to a larger, more open area. But we now have it. It's something at least. So why don't we go ahead and do another one of these optional quests. There is, we got to do that one too. Fiery Convergence. I believe that one gives you the Fire Resistance Mantle. Why don't we knock this one out real quick? This will be super fast. Gadjalaka Lockdown. Basically is just kill Gadjalakas. 10 Gadjalakas. Easy enough, I hope. I can't imagine that we'll struggle with this one too much, but this should unlock a canteen ingredient. There's a lot of these like optional quests that I still need to take care of. So, let's swing on down here. Most of the Gadjalakas on this map kind of hang out right here. And we just need to get rid of 10 of them. And they do get real annoying because they'll like put you to sleep and they'll poison you and they'll do all sorts of stuff like that. So it can get very frustrating. There we go. Yeah, and they'll do that too. Knock you around. Shoot like Molotov cocktails at you and stuff. There's all sorts of crazy. These guys are crazy. You do eventually get the opportunity to become friends with them, and they drop these. They drop Gadjalaka materials, but all these are things that you can't take with you past this one quest. So I don't usually bother picking them up unless I'm really in a tight spot from like a resources perspective. But we also can grab a few other things from around here as well while we're at it. Bugs, bones, etc. Always fairly useful. But we gotta find another batch of Gadjalakas, and they're somewhere, I'm sure. Is there a group of them that hangs out up here? I know this is where they pop out when Nergigante shows up. But I don't see any. I'm not interested in fighting these Barnos. They can just leave me alone. I want nothing to do with them. No, thank you. No Gadjalakas over here either. Okay. Tell you what, let's look at our map real quick. Why don't we fly up here? The hardest part about this quest is just finding the guys. And we want to go... There's a thing on the map. Oh, can I like... Oh, check that out. I didn't even know that was there. I had no idea that you could do that. Like, I've put hundreds of hours into this game, and I have never noticed that before. Oh, this is one of the things I love about Monster Hunter. I still find and discover new things in this game, even after all the time that I've put into it. All right, we are now in, like, the Gajalaka nest. This is the Gajalaka hideout. Although I don't actually see any. But this is their home turf right here. That's their little campsite. We'll see if there are any here. Doesn't look like it. They must have heard me coming or something, because they're not interested. Okay, well, fine. Let's go see if we can find another potential place where they might be hanging out. Any out here? Doesn't look like it. If nothing else, the ones that we took on the first time around will respawn eventually. So if we can't find any fast enough, like, we can always just come back here and fight those ones again. But I know there are more of them on this map than just that. Like, there's got to be. One thing that can really help you if you're struggling to find something, you can look at the map and you can actually filter by endemic life, and it will show you the different stuff that's on the map. Flash flies, or maybe, actually, it's small monsters that we're looking for. Yeah, Gajalaka's down there. Gajalaka's over here. So, there you go. You can look around this way and be like, oh, where are all these guys hanging out? Well, there's a whole bunch of them right over here, and then you can tag them, and your scout flies will lead you straight to them. So that makes it a little bit easier for some of these quests where you're trying to find, you know, herds of stuff, basically. No, I don't want to leave the Power Talon. I will leave the Bombberry. There we go. No, I left the Power Talon. Really, game? I said no. I think. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Whew, I was worried there for a minute. Power Talons are expensive to replace. Okay. Anyway, let's finish these guys off. We have 3 more to go. There we go. 2 more. One more. And there we go. Oh, you're not actually... There we go. Now we've got it. Lovely. Okay, success. That's been... Oh, that's right. I can't actually equip any. I can't actually bring anything with me. Because I have no inventory space. That's fine, though. Easy enough. One thing we can do is we are able to still grab stones and stuff like that. But that should unlock a canteen ingredient for us. That's 1 less optional quest to complete. And if you do complete all the optional quests, you get access to some special stuff. There's like a rainbow armor pigment that you can then use for customizing your armor. And you also get access to a special quest, which will give you ultimately access to a special set of armor. So it is worth it to go through, and I mean, also just bragging rights. It is worth it to go through and do every optional quest if you enjoy the game. Obviously, I'm not going to do every single one of them on this YouTube channel, but that's okay. There we go. So we have accomplished a few things today. Next time, I think we'll take on those 2 tempered basil juices, whatever the plural of basil juice is. But guys, I'm out of time for this one, so I'm going to call this one here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.